Hello, I'm James Foxall, President and CEO of Tigerpaw Software. I'm very excited to be here with another video in our series to help you build a better business and sleep better at night. Today's topic, it's actually two items that are related. One is service order templates, and the other that goes with it is recurring service orders. SO templates is a phenomenal feature. There's so much value to be had in SO templates. First of all, it promotes consistency in the quality of work that your team produces. Rather than a certain type of troubleshooting being left up to the specific tech, maybe that gets assigned, you can create documented, repeatable processes that any technician can pull up and follow. So there's a consistency of service, but it also allows you to leverage the knowledge from higher level techs to your junior techs. So for example, certain things that maybe your junior techs don't have the knowledge to troubleshoot, if a senior tech writes out the steps in an SO template that the junior tech can follow, you have now just elevated the abilities of that junior tech, which obviously is a huge piece of functionality for efficiency. And then related to that is recurring service order templates, which is another really powerful feature that can save you a lot of time and headaches and create consistency in your service. So for example, preventative maintenance. Many of you have maybe monthly or quarterly preventative maintenance. Rather than somebody at the beginning of each month having to sort all that out, you can just put your clients on schedules, and Tigerpaw will create those service orders based off those templates at the appropriate time. It's even smart enough to let you say how far in advance would you like the ticket created. So for example, if I was doing preventative maintenance monthly for a client and I put them on a three-year contract, I don't really want 36 tickets out in the system I got to look at. So Tigerpaw is smart enough to say, well, X days before the ticket is due, I'll go ahead and create that ticket. So they just show up and they're there and they're ready to work. So between these two features, I believe that you can actually leverage your existing team to do more, scale better. I think you can create more of a consistency in your service approach. And I think you can leverage knowledge for more experienced technicians and let that be applied by your less experienced technicians. So, all of these together create efficiency and consistency in the customer experience. And at the end of the day, should help you build a better business and sleep better at night. So I'm going to turn it over to Tony for the actual instructions. And I just want to thank you for being a Tigerpaw partner.
Thank you, James. Leveraging service order templates can help onboard your technicians faster, make creating service orders easier, and help make your service orders more accurate. Additionally, by activating Tigerpaw's recurring service order functionality in combination with service order templates, you can be sure you service your customers when you are supposed to. In this video, we will discuss creating service order templates, using service order templates, and scheduling recurring service orders. Let's head over to Tigerpaw so I can show you how. Creating service order templates start in the Master Tables. I will click on Edit from the menu bar and click Master Tables. The Table Maintenance window opens. I will then expand the Service node here and highlight Service Order Templates. My service order templates display on the right side of this window. Let's say I get a lot of tickets open regarding network devices losing their connection, and I want to make a service order template to make entering these service orders easier. To make this template, I will click the New icon on the toolbar. The Add Service Order Template window displays. I will start by giving this template a name to make it easy to select from a list. I will enter Network Device Disconnected. I will then put a standard brief description for the issue in this field. I will simply re-enter Network Device Disconnected. I will then continue to set defaults, such as the service board, assigned techs, initial status, service order type, and default priority. I can even enter the amount of time I expect this to take in the estimated time field. I can ensure I get the information I need by entering questions into the work requested, such as device, device location, device type, error message received, etc. This can help even my newest technicians gather the information required to adequately service the client. Furthermore, I can add specific directions on how to fix the issue in the internal comment section here. If I wanted to pre-populate tasks, I could do so on the Action Plan tab. If I wanted to add a service charge by default to this service order, I can enter that on the Parts and Labor tab. If I wanted to pre-log time against this ticket, I can enter a time log on the Time Logs tab. This can be beneficial when combining service order templates with recurring service orders to keep track of automated tasks performed by your company. For example, tasks performed by a remote monitoring and management software package. As you can see, you can default a lot of information on a service order when leveraging service order templates, saving you time and making your service orders more accurate. When I'm done building this template, I will click the Save and Exit button here to save this template. I will then close the master tables, returning me to Tigerpaw. Now let's see how easy it is to use these templates day to day. Let's say that One Stop Dental called with a network disconnect issue. I will simply click the Search button here, search for and find One Stop Dental, Corporate, right-click on the account and select New, then Service Order. I will verify the location, and the new service order form displays. Before I enter anything, I will click the Apply a Template to this ticket icon. I will click Yes to save the current settings, then choose the template I wish to use by clicking the Select button here. If you saved any information on the order, the Update SO using SO template window displays. Here, I can select certain parts of the template to use on my new service order. Because I want to use the entire template, I will just click OK to select all options. The service order is then populated with everything established in the template. I'm ready to fill out the work requested and get this ticket taken care of. Service order templates can also be used for recurring services. If you tell your client you will inspect their hardware once a quarter, you can simply create a service order template for the hardware inspection. Once that's created, navigate to the Account view and click the Service Orders icon on the toolbar. The Service Orders for Account window appears, displaying a history of their service orders on the top section of the window and recurring schedules on the bottom. To add a new schedule, simply click the Create a New Recurring Schedule icon. The Create Recurring Service Orders for Account window displays. Here I will name the recurring schedule, Hardware Inspection. I will then select my hardware inspection template from the Use SO template dropdown. I want to give myself a little lead time by entering a day value in the Create Order field here. I also don't want this ticket looking like it was made at midnight when Tigerpaw processes these, so I will enter 9 a.m. in the Receive Time to Use field. I will then set a recurring pattern. In this case, I will say I want this to be due monthly, every 3 months, on the second Monday of the month. Lastly, I will set the date I wish this recurring schedule to begin. So I will select May 1st, with no end date. When and if this customer ceases business with me, I can simply delete this schedule. Once I click OK, this schedule is ready to go. That's all there is to creating service order templates and using them to create service orders and to schedule recurring service orders in Tigerpaw. In this video, you learned how easy it is to create service order templates, use them day to day, and schedule recurring service orders in Tigerpaw. Start streamlining your service department with Tigerpaw today.